All right, man. Yo, what it do, people? It's your boy Mike Eazy back with another video, man. Crazy times right now, man. Got a lot of crazy stuff that's popping off from Trump getting shot, Lil Reese being alleged to be a RAPEST, um, the THF Bezoo video coming out, man. Sean Kingston and his mama getting arrested, man. Crazy time right now, but we about to get into that. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay locked in. We bring it to you raw and real, man. You don't want to miss these videos, man. We talk about a large variety range of topics on this channel, man. So let's get into it, man, so we can blow up and get rich, man. You know how we rocking, man. You see the DBZ shirt, man. I'm representing. Yes, sir. All right, man. So we all know Sean Kingston from being the singer that wrote Beautiful Girl. I mean, a smash hit. It was everywhere. It was wrote. I mean, it was, you couldn't go nowhere without hearing that song at one point. But since then, he's kind of died down. Everybody's been wondering, where's Sean Kingston at? Well, we know now from the past recent months, really, like, I think like over the last couple of years, Sean Kingston has gotten arrested a few times. But I think now this is the biggest deal, man. And allegedly, Sean Kingston and his mother has been arrested by the feds, man. If you remember back a couple months ago, I think his mother got arrested first, and then Sean Kingston, he eventually like turned himself in to authorities because they were quite looking for him over wire fraud charges. But now it seems that that was probably a state case, and now it seems like the feds have picked it up, so it got just that much serious. And if you don't know, the feds have a between like a 96 and 98 conviction rate, so you most notably never beat the feds. You just end up taking a plea deal. That's why their conviction rate is so high. Most people don't go to trial. Most people just, from the evidence laid out, they don't want to go to trial. They don't want to risk getting 40 years. The feds offer them a plea deal, and most likely they take it. That's why their percentage of conviction is so high. But let's get into this video right here, guys. Sean Kingston and his mother both facing um federal wire fraud charges, man. This is a big thing. Wire fraud and fraud in general is up on the upscale since around 2015. A lot of scammers, a lot of people trying to pull little tricks and scams over people's eyes to get a quick buck, and most of them end up going down. So Sean Kingston performs live on stage in Hot Summer Night, 23rd, Miami. Okay. A federal grand jury in Miami charged rapper Sean Kingston and his mother each with one count of conspiracy to commit a wire fraud and 5 counts of wire fraud, according to an indictment filed last week and announced Friday. The news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of Florida. So I'm guessing they're living in Florida right now. If convicted, they each face up to 20 years in prison on each count. Kingston, 34, his real name is Keyshawn Anderson, and his mother, Janice Turner, 61, was arrested in May on fraud and theft-related charges after a SWAT team raided Kingston's home. This is not the first time their home has been raided, and I think his mother has been arrested prior to this on similar scheme charges. It is part of an investigation into allegations they acquired luxury items without paying for them in full. Yes, I'm gonna stop right there. A lot of jewelers, a lot of jewelers, and a lot of investment realty owners and stuff have came out and publicly stated Sean Kingston had either traded in jewelry, got more jewelry, and didn't fully pay it off, or did the same thing on rental properties or houses, stopped paying on them. This has been an ongoing thing for years and years with Sean Kingston, and most notably, people with running low on money. What these people do is they can they basically buying off a name. So you go to a jeweler, you get this nice watch. Hey, I'm Sean Kingston. Oh yeah, I know you. Yeah, man. You give me a deal on that watch, I'll promote your business on my Instagram. I got a lot of followers. You look out for me, I look out for you. And I'm also trading this watch. So you trade in a $20,000 watch on a $60,000 watch. He's like, okay, boom. I'll knock it down to 50 if you promote my business. Cool. I still owe 30 on it. He never gets the other 30. He feels like he ran off on him. You know, Sean Kingston's like, man, I was gonna pay you, man. Blah blah blah. It's just gonna take longer. Or I promoted you. It should be equal. It don't go like that. Everybody's got to make their money. You just can't come up on the price in your head and feel like that price has been satisfied or that deal has been satisfied just because you feel like that. So he's been doing this for a while. This is nothing new. This is nothing new with Sean Kingston. It's been going on. So we look forward to litigating this case and defending Sean. Kingston's attorney said, Robert Rosenblatt. According to the indictment, Kingston and his mother obtained more than $1 million in property through their alleged scheme. Prosecutors claim Kingston often used his celebrity status to persuade vendors to stray from their regular business practices and provide high-end cars, jewelry, and other expensive items prior to receipt of full payment. The pair are also accused of using fraudulent documents to show they initiated payment to vendors when no payment has been made. That's what I was talking about. Them Sean Kingston using his name and his status as a high up music artist, music mogul, however you want to look at it, to say, hey man, I'm good for it. I got this, and that, showing them fake documents to say, hey, look, this is where we paid this. Basically using that as a liability, saying, hey, I'm good for it. You don't have to worry about anything. Let's just make this deal, and I got you, player. When the whole time Sean was like, I ain't paying you. You feel me? The wire fraud incidents took place between April 11th, 2023 and March 29th, 2024. The indictment alleges. On Friday, Kingston was released on a $10,000 cash bond, and Turner was released on a $5K cash bond. Their next court appearance is set for August 9th. Wow. It's not looking good for old Shonsky. And this is what happens to a lot of music people, man. They either get into bad deals or they do bad things with their money and they don't end up saving it. Or this is what happens to a lot of young music artists that run into a lot of money, have a big hit song like that. They skyrocket. They can't deal with the fame. They don't know what to deal with the tens of millions of dollars that are actively get coming in. They think it's gonna come in forever, and they don't think, they're like, oh man, I made this one hit song, and they got this $100,000 coming in a day, and after a while that money slows down. They're not working as hard. They're used to that one money. They're like, then they start fumbling. Oh God, this money's not coming in. How am I going to pay for all this stuff that I done bought? And all these payments are coming up. Then they go to scamming, scheming. They ain't got the push for the music no more. So when they do make music, it's not hitting like that because they're not in the right mind state. That's why a lot of these people have to go through these tough trials and tribulations. Then later, they'll get back in the studio when their mind is clear, when they focus on the music, and then they'll make another hit after they done been down for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Like Scott Storch. He was at the height of his career, the biggest music producer, man, had millions and millions of dollars, had everything he ever wanted, got attacked by the drugs, lost everything, had to take a hiatus for a while, get his mind cleared, get back focused. He hopped back in the studio years later because he had the passion for the music again, and he ended up making all the money back, and he's in the right mind state, so he gets to do it right this time around. And I've always been a person, I always try to learn from other people's mistakes so I don't have to basically do them same mistakes myself. I'll take a step back and say, hey man, look, I see what happened here. I see what went wrong. Let me try to do this and not do this so this doesn't happen to me. So That's why I never really tried the fraud, the scheming, the scamming, because I know you might get away with it for 2 or 3, 5, 20 times, but it's just gonna take that one time for you to get hit up for it not to be worth it. You feel me? So that's where Sean Kingston's at right now. He's made bail. He's got another hearing, another court date coming up, and let me see. Let me see. He's got some past charges. Let me see if I can find them past charges. My fingers cut. My fingers cut at the very tip of it, man. So I can't type with his fingers, so I'm having to pick around. Okay. He was convicted of trafficking stolen property over a conflict over jewelry. Um, man, so he was already on probation, I think. He had a trail of accusations of writing bad checks to all these jewelers. That's that stuff I was telling you about. All these jewelers 2015 and 2016 with his mama back then. So she's been with the scamming with him since the beginning. She probably got him on scamming, you know. Look, his mama's already a convicted felon. She pleaded guilty to bank fraud for stealing over $160,000 in 2006. She was in federal prison for nearly 18 months. So she's going down. She's already got a federal background. She's already been in trouble many times for fraud and stuff. She's definitely going to prison. And her being 61 years old, you would think Sean Kingston was like, Mama, you stay out of this. You've already been convicted before. We know if you get hit again, that you're gonna go down for like 10 years, man. And you gotta think about it. You being 60 years old and gotta go do 10, 15 years, man. You're not getting out to your 70s. You don't know if you're gonna make it that long. You know what I mean? Wow, that's crazy. It says Verver Entertainment to recover $150,000 colossal TV system. This attorney was waiting out. Dennis Card, the attorney, was waiting outside of Sean Kingston's mansion during the raid on Sean Kingston's mansion on that Thursday to get that TV system that he ain't fully paid for. Wow. So this dude has just been scamming everybody, everything. Um, wow. The lawyer said that Sean Kingston has basically a sales pitch that he goes through to defraud people. He induces them into giving him really expensive things. Yeah, man, he's about to go do some time, man. He really messed up with this one, you know. Shout out, them beautiful girls. He can be singing "Beautiful Cell," or he might be in there singing "Beautiful Boys." Hey, beautiful boys, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's over for him, man. And he got his mama locked down. She about to do 20. She about to be drinking a lot of Henny, hitting off the stemmy. She better go run. She better go swimming. She better go down to Cuba, somewhere where they ain't got no extradition. Cause she's over. She's fried. She shouldn't have let a little boy lie. Yo, there's a great possibility she might die in jail if she got to go spend 10, 15 years in there. You know that's going. You know how bad it's going to affect him. You know, if he knows he's the one responsible. Cause his mama could have been like, I've already been in trouble for it before. I ain't going back to jail for fraud, man. That's on you. And he's like, nah, mom, come on, man. You know the rules. You know the ropes. Help me out, man. We ain't gonna get in trouble, man. This is easy. Boom. I'm gonna make this bag. I'm gonna do this show, make this song, do this thing right here, man. This walk through, man. I'm gonna make this money back. We good. We good. He done might have got his mama caught up in some stuff, man. Kingster, that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool how you did your mom's, bro. But anyways, man, that's what's going on with Sean Kingston, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay notified, gang. We cover a lot of variety of range topics out here where we keep it raw and real. That's the deal, pimp. You know how we rocking, man. 50 likes on this video. Go ahead and hit that like button right now, man. Represent Dragon Ball Z before I hit y'all with that Kamehameha, man. On the game, man. Let's get into the next one. Peace.